Coming right up, the Clippers taking on the Mavericks. For Los Angeles, they're on solid footing as we get through the middle of the season. Currently ranked number 6 in the Western Conference. Mavs, Clippers is next. We'll be right back. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard was recognized as one of the NBA's 75 greatest. Coach Ty Lue says to go from being a 15th pick to that means a lot. It's a tribute to his hard work and dedication. And Leonard credits that work ethic to his dad. He says, I try to play as hard as I can each night. That's what my father wanted me to do. Kevin?
What a worker Kawhi is. Terrific player. And a great story, David. Thanks. For teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season, and teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. On the wings, it's Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. Reggie Bullock is out there with Christian Wood. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. And for the Clippers, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. Now, here's Bullock. Clock at 6. And here's Doncic from the arc. That one's no good. 0-1 to begin the game.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Jackson against Doncic. Jackson passes to Zubac. Morris kicks to Leonard. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Leonard's got the first 3 points tonight for the Clippers. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze a defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Now, here's Doncic. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. Second chance shot. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Hardaway. And here is Zubac. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. And the shot goes in.
The developing field Reggie Jackson has for scoring inside. Playing much more under control these days.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Now here is Hardaway. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And you could tell he thought that triple was gonna fall.
Jackson misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And finished off by Wood.
And let the big man eat. Throw it up to Wood, and he'll complete that.
The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Dinwiddie kicks to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Now Doncic. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. No good. That would have tied it.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Good on the bucket.
And efficiency work inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. On the wing, Doncic. over Jackson. Fires it up. It's rebounded by Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. They'll bring it up for the Clippers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
I think they had some key takeaways from that one. Things they did well and things they can improve upon.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the Mavericks, Tim Hardaway Jr. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Clippers leading by 4. Here's Wall. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
On the wing, Hardaway. Shoots. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back right after this.
Advance your Clippers,
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Here's Wall. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Batuma's out there with Robert Covington, and it's man in at the 3. Covington passes to Wall. Shoots over Walker. Wall with another miss.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Shot's good by Walker.
Kemba Walker.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
And the shot goes in. Powell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now here's Walker. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Los Angeles leading by 6. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Off target from 3-point range.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action, bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
Basket counts. Berton's got his first basket.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. And down some changes here. Dinwiddie outside. The pass to McGee. Dallas moving the ball around. Jackson against Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Dinwiddie wide open. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
It's the all-around game of Doncic. Not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Now here's Jackson. 9-point game in his last outing. Leonard, no luck. Mavericks trailed by 3. Pass to Bullock. 1:09 left in the second quarter. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
Now, here's Bullock. Following the miss by Marcus Morris.
And the question for the Mavs is how do they best build around
personal foul.
They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
The Mavericks have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
The first one falls. So he gets them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside, George. Pass to Jackson. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Dallas has gone 1-2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
LA basketball. Now, into the lineup for your Clippers, Luke Kennard.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
The Clippers in the lead.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
George looking over the floor. Misses off the right angle. And a close game so far in the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
Your
Clippers lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Please give a big round of fans, your Clippers.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Wood. It's good.
Great vision on that pass. Go wide, moving it to the open teammate.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Wood with the bucket.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
And there's George. That's good. The assist by Jackson. And the Clippers lead by 2.
A reliable jump shooter. Paul George's accuracy only goes up when he catches in rhythm.
Wood can't hit. And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
George finds Jackson. Just 2 to shoot. A 3 from Leonard. The shot comes out, and it's Dallas the other way. Passes to Doncic. Bullock dishes to Doncic. Floats it up for Wood. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hunter Covington's checked in for Zubac. Mann comes in for Morris. Norman Powell's checked in for George. And John Wall subbed in for Jackson. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Powell. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
They are just killing him on the interior.
That's his first.
You can tell Norman Powell has worked very hard in this game.
You know, he just wants to excel at whatever assignment he's given.
Norman
Kevin,
Powell.
he once said, I've been in every single role on a team, from bench guy to starter, so he knows how to give you value anywhere on the floor.
And Powell, no good on that one.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue. But
2
that's
minutes
going to
remaining
change.
in the third quarter.
Now here's Wall. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. From 15 feet away, here's Leonard. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Powerful board, complete player. That's why Leonard's getting paid max.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the Clippers that fly right into LA, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
An offensive juggernaut and aggressive defender. Kawhi is just the total package, in my opinion. Brings a winning mindset as well.
Feeds it to Hardaway. The pass to Ntilikina. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Not afraid to get roughed up a little inside. Ntilikina gotta appreciate the fearless attitude.
For Dallas, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Leonard. And Dallas with a change here too. JaVale McGee's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. He's perfect from the line this time. And the West, we know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
He gets it in there.
John
Ball's got
Wall.
to lead up to 7 out for Los Angeles.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Here's Ntilikina. To the wing on the left. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Powell. At the wall. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, the emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Luke Kennard in for Terrence Mann. McGee's shot is off.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
The shot by Powell, no good. The deep three from Bertans, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Clippers on top, up by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we start for the fourth quarter. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue.
Make the right play like you've been doing all night, all right? They're going to try to help and tag. You got to make the right play, finish, and make the right pass, all right?
Well, you know what, Greg? You got to like what Coach Ty Lue is saying, telling his guys to take what they see.
I mean, keep it simple. Don't rush it. Let's just stay focused. Really good advice.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On-court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's Jackson after the made shot from Christian Wood. Pass to Zubac. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Jackson. Up top, Zubac. Sinks that one from the post. Zubac has got his first points of the night.
Yeah, it seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
And another great look at the 2K drive. Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Bullock. Here now is Dinwiddie. Doncic with it. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Leonard. And here comes Leonard, leading the fast break. In the corner, George with it. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the focus Paul George has. Outstanding job finding a way to score on physical defense.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
In my opinion, one of the most talented two-way players of this generation. Paul George has stayed humble throughout his success and has shown that he is willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Releases from 15. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Doncic. Shot to stop the run.
Foul Clippers. Reggie Jackson. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Dallas. Luka Doncic. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now. Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Now here's Bullock. And the rejection by Leonard. Hardaway finds Doncic. Back to Dinwiddie. Moves back up. Paul George grabs the miss. Clippers leading by 9. And the layup is good.
It's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Dallas calls timeout.
To present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row. They turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way.
And Shawnee's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Jackson passes to Zubac. Here's George. Takes a 3. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Dinwiddie outside. Out to Doncic. 43 seconds left in the fourth. Good.
And he's become a true warrior on the backboard. Doncic understands how to position himself on that offensive board.
Now here's Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal
Yeah, how about
foul.
the body control on that one?
Second team
Narrowly
foul.
misses getting the deuce.
At the line for your Clippers, Reggie Jackson at the stripe, taking 2 shots.
2.
Gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8.
And with Reggie Jackson, it's a testament to his natural talent that he often leaves us wanting a little bit more.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Bullock, good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've led by as many as 11 points. So Los Angeles takes the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of